from Colorado. It's the Gulag, and we are living in it. We don't live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We don't live in sanity right now. We are living in denial. Let's talk about this. Colorado, gone Gulag again. I just did a video about the legalization bill for prostitution. Yeah, man, we want to enslave the women. But we didn't stop at the women. We want to enslave the kids. We now have laws where people can take kids out of their homes, even at 12 or even less, and then do whatever. Butcher them, transition them, put chemicals in them, mess with their brains. And now we don't want to punish those perps either. We passed a law, we can put a child rapist on probation. Can you imagine? I got something for you, buddy. Secondly, now we don't want to pass a bill making trafficking of children a felony 1 offense, keeping that person in jail for life because they've destroyed the life. Now, here we go again. Gammy's going to read you the bill that I wrote. This is in the form of an op-ed that I submitted. I don't know if they'll print it, but the bill had twice this much info in it, including names of organizations. So I'll put those at the bottom. And I'm dedicating this video to my friend, Tina Peters, who has been trafficked by the corrupt Colorado regime and put in prison for something she didn't do. Tomorrow is 500 freaking days she's in jail for something she didn't do. And the people who lied need to go to prison for treason. And here's some more garbage. Thank you, Colorado. You're really making it great for all of us. Our children are not for sale, except, I'm killing my hand, sorry, with this ruler. Our children are not for sale, except perhaps in Colorado. War paint, gloves are on, but they come off every day. I've written on over 200 bills to these people, if they're even real, or half of them are demons. No child should ever be trafficked, sold, given away for money, for barter, procured, solicited, pimped, induced, engaged sexually, lured, patronized, raped, and basically anything to do with sexual activity. Quote, each year, over 400,000 children are reported missing and trafficked in the USA, which is over 1,100 per day. Nearly 30 million human beings, and some numbers say 50 million, globally are victims of modern-day slavery. Nearly 30 million human beings, I said, whether the sex trafficking, labor force marriages, etc. Estimate is at least 1/3 of them are children, and it's probably more. And as young as newborn. Did you hear me? That was from the 2021 International Labor Organization. Approximately 300,000 sex-trafficked children are in the U.S. Global profits range up to 150 billion. I believe that's per year. And 99 billion is from sex trafficking. 32 billion of that is in the U.S. Numbers are estimates. Sadly, it would appear we are one of the world's largest sex buyers. Let that sink into your mind if there's anything left. This means in every community of America alone, there are evil forces working to find and steal children and adults for trafficking industry. The suspected criminals come from all walks of life, from cartels, from government organizations hiding in the wings, from other criminal forces, from churches, from Satan worship groups, from mobsters wanting to make huge bucks. They do not value life, only the dollar. One child, any age, can be abused as many as 20 times a day. When they're done, they sell their organs. This is happening worldwide, by the way, the organ crap and all the other mess that you don't believe. Adrenochrome. Did you watch Monsters Incorporated? What is it? We share because we care or whatever, and they make them scared. They scream. In the vial goes their energy to run the utility. But then at the end, they make them laugh to fill the vials, to make it a happy ending. But it's adrenochrome and all this crap. It's all real. Everything you've heard. And we have right here in Colorado Springs, Manitou, Castle Rock, Denver, all over Colorado, we have trafficking. We have nasty people, Satan cults, drag cults that groom little boys and all this other. They go to bars in front of kids, they dance. What's a grown ASS man got to be dancing and shaking their parts in front of a kid? You shake that in front of me, you're leaving without it. I've had enough. Now, let's go back to the Satan worshipers and the monsters hiding in all our communities. In our schools, they do sextortion, which means they trap kids and say, oh, I'm your age. Take some pictures, threaten them. They'll show your parents. They traffic them. This is happening, and Shared Hope International teaches courses and ambassadors how to stop it. Association for the Recovery of Children, great training for learning how to traffic. Basil Boz, Tina Boz, and an incredible crew. You need to know all this, send it to every school, and stop all this garbage along with the mutilation. I'm back to my letter now. Sorry, I got excited and got off track. Satanic rituals, activities in every city. We have a huge corridor in the Colorado area. Representative Scott Bottom submitted a bill, HB 26-1082, to impose higher penalties for known sex traffickers of minors in Colorado. Pretty simple ask, I would say. The bill laid out what constitutes trafficking and what level of crime should be associated accordingly. The naysayers on the committee claiming judicial expertise for years, judges, lawyers, whatever. Right. Said it's all covered in our system. They have been in this judicial system for decades. Perhaps they are the real problem. Perhaps they helped usher in the judicial nullification along with the numerous corrupted judges abusing the Constitution, our rights, and the state at large. I mean, come on, if you've been there that long and you couldn't figure out how to stop this, maybe you better step down, pack your bag, and get down the corridor and hope they don't pick your butt up and traffic you. Human traffickers are driven by profit at the expense of others. They are men and women of all ages. They can be relatives, romantic partners, close family friends. They can be strangers. They can be behind employment ads, new friends, social media, online gaming. They are in our schools, online, and taking advantage of our innocent young people. The damage raping children does is mental, physical, and sometimes death, trauma. Many never recover. We listened to witnesses. Some of them, one was 74 and just beginning to come to grasp. We listened to tons of witnesses. Almost nobody wanted to vote against this bill except 3 state lawyers talking about, well, what if you get an accidental somebody? Like you couldn't fix that with an amendment or whatever. These judicial minds that know so much, they don't know their butts from a hole in the ground. Shouldn't that criminal that destroyed that young person or even an adult be in jail forever rather than released on bond, parole, probation, loopholes to rape another child? When do we as citizens regain our humanity? And now we'll go back to Tina Peters, who only exposed election fraud a year after a federal election. And when she did, she got targeted by a bunch of nasty people not telling the truth. It's all on tinapeters.us, the whistleblowers, Serbia, Venezuela. It's already out there. The truth is out. We know algorithmically companies like Dominion, Smartmatic, and many others, all of them, have backdoors and bad ways. So elections have consequences, and bad people get into our legislature, and they putting in these Bloomberg lobbyist bot AI type bills that make no sense to anybody with a piece of humanity in them, a tiny shrivel of humanity. How can this keep happening? This happens because our elections are stolen and people are getting in illegally. And states like Colorado are in contempt of don't mutilate children, and they still have people doing it. And they went, and the AG sued the president 48 times with our money, taxpayer money, because they're sick and they don't want to let go of power they have illegally gained, and they're weaponizing against citizens like the J6 people that did nothing. Rebecca prayed in the White House and gets convicted of sedition or insurrection. The only insurrection we got is these people destroying this nation and our innocent children. They should be in jail for the rest of their rotten lives or sent to Siberia and tied to a dadgum outhouse. And that's it. I'm an outraged grandparent at what I'm seeing, because this should stop. And it isn't going to stop till we, the people, say no more. The children don't deserve this. The sick people, they are in our legislatures. They're in our government in multiple places and high up in companies that are corrupt. Everywhere you look, this is happening. And we have to do this and stop it. We have to expose them, put them in jail, and make them pay to society. Trillions of dollars of our money is being used to destroy us with garbage like this. When will we all say enough? And when will we release Tina Peters? She's innocent. She never did anything wrong. They lied about everything. But the truth is coming out. Mr. President pardoned her, and this state is holding her illegally, and it's doing tons of illegal. Enough. Je suis fatigué. Das ist genug. It's all horrible. Gangsta Gammy has had enough.